friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. Today is completed pages time, so I can show you what I colored in the month of March. And I was thinking about not doing this video and just waiting and just adding it to April's. But I decided, since I've been doing pretty good at coloring in April, I would just show you the little bit that I did color in March. Now, I'm gonna pull my journals just so you guys can see my wrap up, basically. So in the month of March, that's my son. He's home from school. Okay, Mommy's recording, okay?
Okay.
So in the month of March, I completed 22 pages, and I got 14 for Color Your Hoard. So 14 uncolored books colored, which is good. So as you can see, I've already started in April. These X's are for uncolored books after I've colored, and I'm going to put an X. So there's that. And then in my coloring journal, if I go to my charms, I did earn 2 custom charms and 2 mystery bags, and I have ordered those. They haven't arrived yet, but when they arrive, I'll probably just save them to show you guys in April when I do my finishes in April. We'll see. If you guys want to do I could do a video just on the charms, but yeah, we'll see. But I already ordered them. They just haven't arrived. And I got a bonus charm in the month of March because of spring break, and I felt like I deserved a bonus for dealing with the chaos of spring break. So yes, I got 1 bonus, and I put an M there for March. In regards to the completed pages, this is my completed pages spread here, and right here is March. I filled in my blocks and I wrote in 22. So I did the exact same amount as I did in February. Hopefully I can get more done in April, but I have a lot going on this month, so we'll see what happens. And then here's my March kind of journal spread. I did get both of my Coloropolies done. I didn't finish my WIP and Romantic Country 2. I did get all the March breakdown prompts. I did color in 3 spiral bound coloring books. That was one of my goals. I didn't get in my hardback. I did color more than 6 uncolored books. That's why there's a plus there. I only got 2 PDFs done instead of the 4. And I did complete my nice little town Valentine picture on YouTube, which was a color along on the channel. And I did do some hashtags. I did Nikki's Jungle Minis hashtag, obviously the March Color Your Hoard, and the Support Ukraine hashtag. And these were the March breakdown prompts. I did 1 for M, 2 for A, 1 for R, and 1 for the bonus. And then in April this month, this is the April breakdown prompts. So A is for aircraft, color something that flies. P is for pastel, so use only pastel colors on a coloring page. R is for rosy, so basically you can color any picture you want that has roses in it. And then the bonus is Happy Easter, so any Easter-inspired coloring page. And this is the hashtag. It's APR Breakdown Prompts 2022. And you can also tag me in those. And this is my spread so far for my April. I have a couple other buddy colors I need to write down here. But this is kind of my plans. We'll see how much I can actually get done. I have the Hues of Color collab that I'll be doing with Jojo Sahana, Sarah, and Tiana here in the middle of the month, hopefully. We'll see how life goes. I have the April breakdown prompts that I want to do. So there's 4 circles there, so I can fill those in. I did 2 rolls for Coloropoly with Chronic Coloring Down Under, which is Sarah. I rolled anime, manga page, and an Easter page. And I actually did my Easter page last night, so I've already completed both of those. I want to do an autism inspired page because it's Autism Awareness Month, and I want to do 2 PDF pages, complete my April Buddy colors. I want to participate in Pixie's Projects Disney Coloring hashtag. It's Pixie's Disney Coloring. She has this little container of little Disney fadorable things that they're little like figurines. She pulled one at random and it was Belle, so you can color anything to do with Belle or Beauty and the Beast inspired. And I have lots of Disney books, and I actually had pulled a Belle picture that has roses on it, so it will meet my breakdown prompts and it will meet her prompt as well. So I want to color that. I haven't colored it yet. And then I want to do the random color generator tag and the Disney questions tag. I've been tagged by 2 people on that one. I want to do the opposites attract tag. I've been tagged on that one. And then I was tagged on Feth's Hunt. And these are the prompts. I haven't found them all, but I'm wondering if some of the books that I have pulled for the month of April have these prompts in them already, that maybe I can just work in the books that I've already pulled. We'll have to see. And I've already completed Kathy's breakdown prompts. Well, I'm working on Kathy's breakdown prompts. I don't have those written down. And I have a few other things that I'm working on. But yeah, April's a busy month. I have a lot going on in my personal life, so hopefully I'll try to get as much done as I possibly can, but we'll see how it goes. You know, you just never know what hand you're dealt. That's all I can say. So we'll just go for showing the completed pages. All right, and it shouldn't be that much because there was only 22. So yeah. Oh, I guess I could show you my whip. Hang on. So I have 2 whips. I have 2 whips in Romantic Country, the second tale. And I think I showed you guys the one last time. Hold on, bud. So I showed you this one. I haven't gotten any farther. It still is what it is, but I have it all written down right there. I only wrote down the Prismacolors I was using on the columns, just so I remember that. But then I didn't actually come back to this book because I was inspired to start another page, and so I have another whip now in this book, and it's this one. I started this 2-page spread. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can pretty much see it. I've completed everything on this side. This side's done, but right now this just has a base layer. And what I used to base layer all of this was the Heathrone watercolor pencils. And then I went on top with some Prisma pencils and also Arteza Expert pencils. And there's gel pen too. That's what the sparkle or that glittery effect is gel pen. So as you can see, I've just been shading over basically the watercolor pencil work, and that's how it's turning out. As you can see, it's like bled out in certain spots, but that's okay because when I go in to do the detailing, it looks fine in the end. So that's a whip. I guess technically you could say this is a completed page because this side is done, but this side's not, and this kind of leads into this. So yeah, it's one of those things that I just have to work little bit by little bit. But all the colors down for the most part. So it will get there eventually. Eventually. I did a bookmark out of my Disney Babies bookmarks from Hatchet Heroes. This is the Elsa and Anna when they're little girls bookmark. I colored it with markers and fine liners because this is a very tight area to get into. And then I put Distress ink, no, gel crayon right here. And there's white dots that I used my white gel pen on. Covered this with washi. These two ends are scrapbook paper. Just because I thought it's kind of fun to add that. And then the back of this has washi tape on it. So that's how this looks. I think it looks cute. Wanted to start coloring some of my bookmarks. I colored one out of Enchanting Gnomes coloring book. And this one was for my my St. Patty's Day type picture, because he has a shamrock. And there's glitter gel pen on here and alcohol markers to stick with the St. Patrick's Day theme here. And that's how he came out. Yeah, his name's Lucky, is what it says. I colored one out of Faye Darling's coloring book by Deborah Muller. This was out of that fairy bag that I purchased the fairy bag back in February. And I did this one. And this one, I decided to give her rainbow hair, so that covers the rainbow prompt. And that's how she looks with the glitter. And her wings are with the watercolors that Deborah Muller had in the fairy package. That's how, so that looks cute. I did get one done in A Million Kawaii Cuties by Lulu Mayo. When I colored this one, I was having a rough day. I just decided to pull out my Prismacolors, I believe it was. And I didn't want to do a background or anything. I just colored it. Didn't add any gel pens or anything. I just colored it with my pencils. And then once I was done, I was done. But I think it looks really cute, nice and simple. And like the color palette, very fun. So that's how that one turned out. I did a couple out of Spooklet's sketchbook. I did this first intro page, and I wrote March 2022 on here. Like the color palette that I use here, the pinks and the teals, and the green, mint, like that. Then I did this one too. And it's pretty much just alcohol markers. There is some Moonlight Jelly Roll, and there is some glitter gel pen on there. You can see that. Her books are very fun to color. I did one out of Zen Chippy Girls, coloring book by Loshi Mizu, and it was this one. So I had a prompt for astrology, and my astro sign is the Gemini, and so I did the Gemini girls. And since there's a word on here, it also counted for color words for Coloropoly. So this was a twofer. They have glossy accents on their eyes. And there's glitter gel pen and yeah, this is a really cute book. I did a couple out of Matchstick Mouse, an autumn coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. I did this one. This one I did with the alcohol markers and gel pen. I blended the markers to create that light to dark effect on the leaf. I think it turned out really cute. This was really fun to color, so I decided I'd color another one. So I colored that one too. And this one I made a gray mouse. And I added white little hairs to him. Like he's at school or something. And I've been dating him so that I know when I do them. First PDF I did was at the very beginning of the month. So Tatiana Bogima-Stilova put this out for supporting Ukraine, and I wanted to color it right away, so I did. And this is the Ukrainian flag, and I did sunflowers, and I wanted to add in orange because orange represents courage, and I added this pink as well just because the pink was in the ears. So I brought in a couple more colors. There's glossy accents on his goggles, but it's under this plastic sheet, so I don't think you can tell. But it's pretty much alcohol markers and pencil work. And I used a black fine liner to go over these parts on the face. And the background is done with a gel crayon, distressed out. And then I did this one. Of course, I didn't write who the artist was. Hopefully I'll try to put it in the video when I do my editing, who the artist is of this one. I got it off of Etsy. I really liked her mask, and one of my prompts for March, for the breakdown prompts, was mask. And I really liked her mask, and so I decided to print her out. And she's got like kind of like cactus-y type of flower thing going on. She reminded me of Maleficent because of these horns, and I wanted to make her blonde, so I went with the blonde. And she just turned out really nice, very delicate, very pretty. Next one I have here is Fantasy Kids by Jade Summer. This was for another one of my Coloropoly rolls. Well, I had to do a Jade Summer picture, and I had never colored in this book, so I pulled this book. And this is the one I did. The girl on top of the blue bird. And I have alcohol marker, I have Jane Davenport pastels, glitter gel pens. This sparkle down here on the water is glitter nail polish. Yeah. There's a little bit of Pentel Sparkle Pop on here as well. Pretty simple coloring, very cute. I did really enjoy this. I did, there's pencil shading in her hair. I can't remember what pencils I used though. So I can't remember the pencils, but yeah, I shaded the bird with the pastels. So that's how this one came out. I did 2 out of 50 Jungle Miniatures for Nikki's hashtag. And I did this first little intro thing. And I used the biannual alcohol markers. They're very similar to the old style Cali Arts. I was sent the markers from the company a long time ago, and I just wanted to use them. So this was pretty easy to color. I just had at it. Looks cute. And then I also did this one. I used those same markers here, and I used, this also counts for my Gemini prompt because I figured there's two pandas and it's very Gemini-like because I colored them identical. And so that counts for the zodiac. And I used gold Wink Stella on the sand and gold Sparkle Pop as well. But yeah, that's how this guy turned out. And I love pandas. You guys, those are my favorite animal. I did one out of 50 Stylish Mandalas by Camellia Angel Kova for Mandala March. So there's that one. We've got pink and we've got maroon and navy blue and rose gold metallic gel pen. Those colors came out nice. And then I've got a neutral color, which is like an off-white color. Don't remember. I think it's like a warm gray something. I pulled these colors at random. Another mandala is 50 Clover mandalas. I did this one. And what I did is I picked a green and then the other colors were random. And this is how it came out. And there's gel pen on there as well. So there's some sparkle. Don't know if you guys can see that, but there's sparkle on that. I colored in Playful Puppies by Marjorie Sarnett. I hadn't colored in this book and I felt like it needed some love. So I did this one. I have mixed feelings about this one. I started coloring it, really liking it. But then when it came time to do the background, I don't want to dodge all this other stuff. So I took my dot markers and I did like a dotted effect. I think it's kind of busy. I posted it on Instagram, asked people what they thought, and people seemed to really like it. I got like over 300 likes on this picture. It seems busy for me, but maybe it is a Marjorie Sarnett. It's supposed to be busy, right? But I do like the yellow boots, and I think the puppies are cute. I really like the hat on that dog. It's cute. I colored one out of Kawaii mandala coloring book. And it was this one with the samurais. And this is just alcohol markers. And the sword is a combination of the sparkle pop and a metallic. Because I wanted to give it a glittery effect, but I wanted it to have a shine as well. So half of the sword is sparkly and half of it is shiny. And that's how this one came out. I think it's cute. This one, Adorable Characters Cuteness Overload, Grayscale Coloring Book 6 by Daria Kakarasoy. This is the first time I've colored in one of her books. I own all of them, but I sat down and I said, okay, I own all these books. I need to color one of these images. It is time, Jamie, it is time. I colored this picture. I'll show it to you in just a second. And I really liked how it turned out. So I posted it to Instagram. Bam. Oh my gosh. I have never had so many likes on any of my Instagram pictures ever. This one has had the most likes ever on my Instagram feed. It's almost up to 700, I believe. And so apparently I must have did an okay job. So this is the picture that I did. And my book came with this color right here. So yes, it's called Fluffy. And I wanted to do it with my rainbow palette because of the rainbow prompt. I was originally going to do this little guy a rainbow fur, but I thought it would be too much. So I decided to give him a red to a yellow gradient. And I added glitter to their little freckles. And I think it's cute. And her dress kind of reminds me of like a Spanish flamenco dancer. It's just really vibrant, really colorful, and really pretty. So I'm proud of what I achieved here, and I really enjoyed coloring this. It took a little while because I kept going back and forth. I colored it base layered with markers, but then I used my pencils to add extra lines for hairs and shading and all that jazz. So yes, very, very pretty. Then I have the nice little town Valentine's Day, which you guys saw if you followed my color along. And we colored this one. We started it in February and we finally finished it. It was a combination of pencils and markers and gel pens. And it turned out great. A lot of people liked the effect that I did with the balloons. And if you guys missed it, I think that's in part 2 of the color along when I did the balloons. Yeah, and the garland was the very first part. I think it looks great. It was very, very nice to get one of these done in this book. I love this book, by the way. It's so cute. And then I did one out of, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me, guys. Allergies. Coloring Kawaii Mandala Magic, Volume 1. This is also called Yippee Kawaii Mandala Magic. I got mine before the title was changed, so that is why mine says it like this. And this is by Danny Banani, and I did the Piglets page. And so this is called Going Hog Wild, and I had been coloring all these in order, and somehow I missed this one, so I went back to do this one. And I just used a variety of different colors that I thought were pig colors. They're all glitter gel pen, all of them. All of these little piggies. Do I like it? It's okay. It's not my favorite coloring I've ever done, but it's alright. So now I can say that I'm back in order, because I had already colored the school supplies and I already colored the rainbows, so I just wanted to be able to get this one that was in between. I've actually colored quite a few in this book. It's a really cute book. And then the last one is the one that I did for my review on modern art from Color It. And I did a random color thing for a Picasso painting. And this is how my picture turned out with my random colors for my Picasso. It is very unusual. Needless to say, I guess this is my Jamie Asso or Jamie Picasso. Yeah, this is how it turned out. It was a lot of fun. I just used alcohol markers. The black, though, is Jelly Roll black glaze. But other than that, it was just alcohol markers. And this paper takes marker very well. So, yeah, there is that. So that is all my completed pages for the month of March 2022. And stay tuned for more upcoming videos. As soon as I get those charms, I'll probably record it in the month of April, when I do my April wrap up, unless I find a chance to record in the meantime, or maybe I'll attach it to a video that I have coming or something. We'll see what happens. We'll see. They're supposed to arrive 11th or 12th, so I don't know when that will be, but we'll just play it out. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. I want to say thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great week. Bye, friends.